privileged that this event is giving me an opportunity to speak to the aspiring youth, those who want to become, I don't know, maybe a doctor or a teacher or an entertainer, and would like to bring, the talent, whatever they have, and they want to pursue a lot of opportunities and become icon for the nation. So very warm welcome, everyone. My name is Amisha Chaudhary, and I'm very happy to be here today. And let me introduce you myself in a brief way. I am not only a pageant winner, an organizer of probably an event of Diadem pageants. I love, spreading smiles on women's face, and I am working towards a lot of campaigns, not only for menstrual hygiene, but yes, I've been spreading smile across sensitizing underprivileged women since last 5 years. So yes, I've started my journey as one of the crew members for our national airline, a national carrier, Air India, few years back. And then before that, I was crew with one of the best airline of our country called Kingfisher Airlines earlier. Then after serving to a lot of guests on board and, giving smiles to a lot of passengers on board and serving everybody nationally and internationally in different sectors, I have flown to multiple countries and enjoyed my journey as an international cabin crew for almost 14 years. Later than that, I became a mother, and I have a 6-year-old daughter, a very beautiful daughter. And later, after becoming a mother, I realized that I have so many dreams which I used to think when I was a teenager, probably one of your age. When I was in the school, I used to think that I want to become a fashion designer, though I was a medical student way back, but I decided to pursue and go ahead with my passion as a crew member and fly high. So later on, but I always had it in my mind that I want to do something, in fashion and in entertainment industry. My postpartum period when I became mother gave me little time to think about few dreams which you always dreamt to become, but I never realized that yes, I have to do something. And I was very, I was very, I used to fly and come back home and look after my home activities, household activities and all. But later I realized that I want to become something, and I have to do something or the other for probably underprivileged section of society, or probably I have to bring back that passion which I always dreamt of becoming, probably a model or an actor or walk the ramp and all. So I applied for a pageant. I won national pageant, Mrs. Southeast Asia, and from there I went to United Nations pageant to compete 30 other contestants from different countries in merit category, and also simultaneously unmarried category, and I became first Indian winner as MS United Nations 2017, and came back to the country with the flying colors. So yes, so this gave me that kind of power, and because winning a pageant doesn't mean that you have a crown on your head, but it is more than that. You have responsibilities on shoulders. You become an idol, and there are so many people, those who are looking up to you. There are so many women, those who have a lot of hopes from you. People, students like you, youth, everybody look up to you with a lot of dreams in your in their eyes. So it gave me that kind of platform, that kind of boost, that kind of dreams that I can fulfill for other people. So I utilized that opportunity and the platform very well, and I launched my own label. Simultaneously, I was working on Masik Satya, which happens to be a menstrual hygiene campaign. So so far we have sensitized more than 10,000 ladies in our country by providing them free sanitation kits and providing providing them a lot of knowledge that how to use sanitary napkin. We have sensitized a lot of male family members on, supporting their wives or probably supporting their daughters and giving them, that kind of education, that liberty, so that they can come and talk about that what they're going through in that kind of, those 7 days. So this platform helped me to be vocal and to be someone who can talk about such sensitive topic. Period which has been considered as a taboo and stigma in our country and few parts of our nation and across, in different parts of the world. So Diadem gave me that kind of opportunity where I can stand and talk to hundreds of, probably millions of women and male society. So yes, I launched my own label. I started doing a national pageant in association with few different international pageants. Also, we launched one state level pageant in Mumbai, where we had 50 contestants from different part of Maharashtra, which happened in October last year. And we've been doing successfully these events on national and state level, on national and state level basis, and happily contributing towards society also. So the recent achievement of Diadem pageants is, so far we have contributed to free education by giving Byju's subscription to 250 students free of cost last month. So these are few initiatives which we've been contributing regularly, and I think I feel so fortunate and I feel so satisfied at the end of the day that, it's good for me that, few years back, 5 years back, I realized that, yes, I have to do something for my own. I did something for my own vision, for my own dreams. I wanted to pursue, which I always dreamt of when I was a teenager, but I ended up, contributing to society. I ended up, pushing married women to come out of their houses and, become something and do something for their own. So this, helped me a lot in, I feel very satisfied when I go to bed, and it make me realize that, I'm doing a great job. It, apart from being an entrepreneur or probably a pageant mentor, or probably a businesswoman, it gives me ultimate satisfaction that I've been giving back too much to probably the girls, the females, and yes, so if you give me today here an opportunity to speak, this was my personal introduction. But if I want to, come back to the topic, and if I speak after all my experience and all my, whatever I've achieved till date, at the end of the day, I would like to say that go ahead and spread your wings. Believe in yourself, never stop. There are so many fields and there are so many, things to do. Never, sit back and think that, never go like that I'm so unconfident, I can't do this and I can't do that. No, you all are very talented. You just need to think that what I can do best for myself, and you can be a positive change for someone probably. And there are so many people. For example, if you take me, I have been more than a pageant and more than a going into a fashion industry. I consider myself that I have brought so much of change for women in India, for underprivileged girls, by giving them probably a free education, by giving them a by sensitizing them on menstrual hygiene. So it gave me a sense of purpose. And at the end of the day, I will just, say that believe in yourselves,